Okay, today I want to talk about something that's really important. I want to talk about diabetes. Mainly type 2 diabetes, but these same recommendations, if you have type 1 diabetes, will enable you to start using less insulin. So there's a lot of people in this country and across the world that have and are living with diabetes. And this is a horrible disease that over time can lead to amputations, blindness, kidney failure, heart problems. Diabetics are, I think, 80% more likely to die of heart disease than someone who doesn't have diabetes. So this is a big deal, and you got to learn that even if you're taking the medications your doctor has you on for your type 2 diabetes, it's not doing anything to get to the cause of the disease, so complications can still happen. It's not until you get to the cause of the disease that you can reduce or eliminate your risk of having any complications in the future. And so if you look at any successful healing routine, and the diet is a plant-based diet, a whole foods plant-based diet. That's what I was taught as an herbalist. All of the successful healers in the world use a plant-based diet. Some of the successful medical doctors use a plant-based diet. And so what I want to talk about, if you have type 2 diabetes, you can reverse it with a whole foods plant-based diet. And if you follow it closely enough, a lot of people are able, 90%, okay, Dr. Fuhrman says that with his patients, 90% of his type 2 diabetics are able to come off all the medication within 1 week on this diet. Now, I'm not going to sit here and lie and say it's going to be easy. This is going to be a complete lifestyle change. If you're not used to eating like this, you're going to have to completely change. You're going to have to relearn how to cook food. You're going to have to learn new recipes. But it's worth it, because if you follow this and you're a type 2 diabetic, your diabetes will definitely go away. And if you're a type 1 diabetic, you will be able to use less insulin. So basically, I could talk all day about the subjects, but what I recommend is if you are interested in curing your type 2 diabetes, go out and either buy the book by Joel Fuhrman. It's called The End of Diabetes. It explains the program in this book. This is a good book. Or The 30-Day Diabetes Miracle from Franklin House MD and Stuart A. Sill MD. And you know how these are similar? You know why they both work? Because they're both talking about a plant-based diet, a whole foods plant-based diet. That's the key, guys. We are meant to eat plants. Do you have to go 100%? I think that it's best if you go 100%, but you can go 90-10, which means you eat 90% of unrefined whole plant foods, and your other 10% could come from dairy or meat or something, things like that. But those are junk foods, okay? Those are the cause of diabetes. They're not the only cause, but the reason diabetics should avoid these foods is because diabetics already have a higher risk for heart disease. So these animal foods, the meat and the dairy, actually can cause heart disease and lead to heart disease. So that's one reason why we leave them out of the diet. And there's a lot of other factors that these foods can cause, but I'm not going to sit here and try to explain all day. I just recommend to get either of these books, or get both of these books. These will be your guide. And if you have any questions, ask me below. Subscribe to my channel. I'd love to talk to you. I can give you a more detailed plan if you connect with me. So like and share, and remember, until next time, keep it natural.